everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a gold, smoky, bronzy kind of look. I'm willing to step out of my comfort zone and deliver what I can for you guys. And if you learn any tips throughout the videos, please tag me if you do try them. I'd love to share what you guys have learned. Just helping anyone or everyone is my main goal. So let's just jump straight into it. I am gonna try the soapy brows. Let's try this. I've never done it before, so this is the first time. I literally just got the Pears soap. So just spraying the soap, I'm using the Australis Makeup Finishing Spritz. So just something that's gonna help just to moisten it. Yes. Sorry, didn't mean to say that. And then what you're going to do, you're just going to grab your spoolie and just do it like that. As you can probably see, it's collected the brow. It created the, oh my God, I can't speak today. It has collected the soap. That's all I wanted to say. So that is it there. And all you got to do is just brush up and really, really twirl. Spoolie and just brush it up. And then once they're brushed up, you just want to get the tip of it and that's just gonna push that down. But you still got that like bushy, fluffy look. So that's the difference. Usually I go in with a powder just because I like a bit more of a natural brow and because my brows are already dominant. But for this look, I still want to keep that fluffiness, but to like really fill in those gaps. I don't know if you can see. So I'm using the Makeup Revolution brow pomade in dark brown. I haven't used this in a while, so it might be a bit dry, a little bit crusty. But what I like to do in a little tip here, I literally just use like an argan oil, or you can use a rosehip oil, whatever. Any oil is going to nourish the product and it's going to help create that nice, silky, smooth, all that. And then just probably like one drop, two. I'm just dipping my Morphe or Morph, whichever one you guys say, M165. It's a nice angled brush, perfect for brows, perfect for eyeliner. So I always tilt my head back. So just a clean one, and then what you do, you just brush it through, and then yeah, that's the difference. So now moving on to the eyes, I'm starting off with the P. Louise base, the eye base in 0.5. I actually bought this brush off Wish, and actually some of their brushes are pretty good. So this is literally just a medium shade brush, just a nice flat brush. I like to start off with this just to define my brow. Then I like to just flick it. I'm gonna grab the crown brush. Doesn't have a name, but it's just a bigger flat shader. And that's how you look crazy. Alright, so I wanted to keep this as simple as possible, and it is, most of these products are affordable. I'm gonna just keep it simple and use the Australis AC on Tour Contouring Highlighting Kit. I'm gonna give this bronzer a shot because it actually looks like a nice deep brown. What we want to do, making sure we have no crease at all before we put on eyeshadow. Morphe M335, and it's just like that nice fluffy rounded brush, and what I like to do is just like pat on my eye. Now you want to grab kind of like a dense round brush. This again is from Wish, like it's still pretty good, but a brush like that, and that's pretty dense. So just like that. So just keep dabbing into your eye gently. You don't want to stab yourself in the eye, and just sort of focus it on the outer corner and then just work it in. We are going to put glitter on top, so if you'd like to keep a bit of that lid space available so the pigments can actually stick properly, again, just load the brush really nicely. So you can probably see that I've gone just above, and I'm gonna keep going up. Doesn't really matter about this because you're really gonna blend this out and it's gonna be so diffused. I'm just using the e.l.f. blending brush. So it's just this really nice, fluffy, really loose, not as dense as the one I just used. What this is gonna do, I'm using it clean. It's gonna help diffuse. And how I like to do it, just say this is my eye. Literally, I'm not even pushing in. The slightest touch you want. And you just wanna, like it's gonna tickle. It kind of looks washed out on the camera, I'm so sorry. Now that we've got our nice bronzy base, now we can start off with chucking on some glitter. I'm just gonna go straight in with the Inglot JLo collab in the shade Blazing Rose. It's that really, it's just pretty nice rose gold. It's a nice flat brush. Again, this brush is from Wish, so it's just like a whatever brush. Built it up on both sides, so let's go for it. Definitely a lot of fallout, so I like to tuck in as if I'm doing an extraction, but I like to just do that. It's most precise. Since I got rid of everything, I'm just gonna re-moisturize. I'm just using the Argan Calm Moisturizer. I like to put that much. I really like to nourish my skin. I have like a little friend popping up, but I know that's gonna go away. I feel fresh. So now we have moisturized our face. I definitely want to have a glow base, so I absolutely love the Mecca Max Bring On Bright. So I think I put a little much. Now that that has sunk into my skin, I'm gonna deepen that crease a little bit because I feel like, again, like I said, I feel like it's a bit washed out. I'm gonna go in with the dark brown, mix it with Illicit, so just the black one there. With the black, you definitely want to be precise with this and then smoke it out. So my holy grail smoking out brush is this e.l.f. Smudge Butt. e.l.f. Smudge Brush. So it's literally the smallest, most dense brush, and that's just gonna help just really define. And then you'll go in with a similar brush but more of a head, and that's gonna help like smoke it out. And just to create like a bit of a fox eye, I'm just gonna smoke out the inner corner and then just bring it out a bit. I'm just gonna go in with the same brush we used for the brown. I'm just gonna put on lashes now and I'll be back. I've popped my lashes on. I just used the Model Rock lashes in number 230. So I'll be using these two shades, the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation. It is really full coverage. This color is definitely when I'm tan. Obviously I'm pale as hell right now. And then this one is kind of like my everyday, but I'm just gonna mix it up. The lighter shade is in Warm Vanilla. I'm just gonna pop that in the back of my hand. The darker color is Natural Buff, so that one there. And I'm probably just gonna put one pump. Instead, we'll be using in shade 120. That is a bit darker, and that was with such ease. So going in, I'm sorry, I just had to wipe my nose. It's like my face and my body knows I'm about to do my foundation, and then my nose leaks. It's always the case, seriously. Anyway, the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. This is literally, as you can tell, it's my foundation brush. It's very dense, but I love it because I always use it as like just a tapping motion. Moving on to the under eyes. As you can probably tell, I didn't put foundation underneath that because I don't like caking on my face. I've just learned over the years that the more you like cake it on, the more it's gonna crease, it's gonna feel yuck. It's just not cool. So my ride or die concealer is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. It's so handy because it's just this small little tube, but my god, a little bit goes such a long way. So affordable, it is like full coverage, buildable, it's multi-use. What more can a girl ask for, seriously? Concealer here, literally you just need 1, 2. Around here, around there. A little crazy, but watch how much this concealer goes such a long way. So again, I'm just going in with my Morphe M335 brush, the one we went in for eye base. I'm not being so accurate, but I'm just literally dabbing. Just dab, 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 dab. So you don't want to set that if you got lines from laughing or talking. You want to, again, go over it like we did with the eye. You don't want any lines because obviously it's going to set in the lines. So you really want to try and diffuse it as much as you can using the Fairlight Fit Me, my favorite under eye translucent powder brush. It is it's that old, the Real Techniques brush. It's just like a nice fluffy, but it's got that nice almond shape, so it gets underneath the eyes. Ooh. Now my go-to contour is definitely matchstick contour stick. I'm using the shade Suede. I'm also going to try a different technique as well. I like to warm it up, back of my hand. Now, with contouring, I'm gonna actually go above my cheekbone, or like where I would usually put my contour. So I'm just probably gonna do that. So I would usually put it in line with my ear, so here, but I'm gonna just try a different technique. Contour, I like to use a nice dense brush. So it's pretty stiff, but it still has movement, and it's nice and rounded as well. Now with the nose contour, I'll just grab that same one I did with the concealer. I'm gonna go in with the black eyeshadow, again with that really small head. And you kind of want to connect it up with that. I'm just going to go in with that dark brown in the Beauty Bay Bright palette. Go in with that nice fluffy brush that we used. Also, if you feel like you've gone a little too far, I literally just grab a powder brush, like as if it's a rubber, and you just like rubbing away the excess that you don't want. I'm gonna go in with a bronzer. I'm using the MAC Give Me Sun with a big fluffy brush. Now we can move on to the fun bit, the highlighter and the blush. To start off with the highlighter, I'm going in with the Dull Light Shine Bright. So just a nice fluffy brush, but I focus the product on the very tip. So just go like so. Beautiful like pink color. It is so gorgeous, and it actually has some highlight in there. I don't know if you can, like a nice little shine. So it's actually really nice to put it on a bit of your cheek and then bring it up. It's just because it already has that nice shine to it. We're gonna go for a nude look. What's new, seriously. I'm obsessed with two colors of the Morphe crayon, lip crayons. It is Honeymoon and Sweet Tea. To overline your top lip, you just want to do the Cupid's bow overline and then follow your natural line. And you could seriously just leave it there, like if you like a matte. I personally like some gloss. I have personally loved the Arbonne lip gloss lip duo. It is so like nourishing to the lips. It's all vegan, botanical ingredients in it, so there's no nasty chemicals. Lip gloss has this nice illuminating, it actually matches the blush, I just realized. So I'm just gonna put that side on. And if you're sometimes a bit messy with your lips, like me, I like to go in with my concealer and just on like a small flat brush and just carve it out. And I'm just gonna fix it up. That is all done. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you have done this look or you did it with me, please post and tag me. I'll love to see what you guys learnt from it or created. So that is it for today. Thank you again for joining and tuning in. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.